I'm going to demonstrate. One is mouse movement and typing. So let's go at mouse movement. I want you to try to move this mouse in as straight a line as possible. Right? Try to move it in a straight line.
Straight line.
Yeah, move it.
Move.
Like move the mouse.
Move the mouse.
One second. Just leave it. Leave it. Yeah, try to move it in a straight line.
Straight. Straight.
If you notice, your graph it's not a straight line, it's fully distance. If a bot moves a cursor, bots move cursor in a straight line. Humans don't. Even if they try to, they are not able. So let's say a bot wants to move a cursor from this point to this point, it will be sequential movements, straight line movements, which is not something a human can do. That's one way to add it. Another way is when you're typing between two keyboard presses, the time difference varies. It's not the same every time. So what we do is we check the time difference between. So type anything, type something. And press enter. So between these time difference varies. Like between here it's very last time difference, low time difference, then again. So what happens is that if a bot does it, the time difference will be uniform. Let's say 0.0002 seconds, always uniform. That is something a human can't achieve, even if they try.
Even if I trained also.
Yes, we did it with other participants if you want to, I can show you. Another thing is at how accurately you are measuring. Now this isn't very accurate, but the captures you are have more precision in checking time. So now how the captures work on this? So one way is capture using so like we use our eyes to read these letters. Bots use something called OCR, optical character recognition.
OCR.
So you have these lines and these backgrounds, they mess up with the OCR. So bot is not able to accurately read what is written. Secondly, when they type what they think they have read, the time difference between your letters will be very uniform between your keyboard strokes, which is not true for a human. So from these two things, from accuracy and secondly the time difference, you can figure out whether it's a human or a bot. A bot might be able to, even if accurately read it, the time difference will be so uniform that you know that it can't be a human. However, nowadays there are bots which can mimic humans. So we are no longer relying on captcha, we are moving on to something called passkeys, which requires you to have another device. So that's another way to, since there are bots which can, act like humans, the captchas are becoming less relevant. But we have passkeys now which bots currently can't pass.
Okay, now sometimes even capture also missing some components, just add the component also is some new securities coming.
Like when you're adding the component, you have to press with your mouse, drag it and drop it, right? So that mouse movement comes in.
Okay.
For bot, that mouse movement will be uniform for human as well.
So we can't train like a human being, the bot we can't move.
Yeah, again I'm saying before 5 years you couldn't. Now you can. So we are moving on to passkeys. Passkeys is, it requires you to take another device, let's say scan something, scan a QR code, and then you have to scan your face. It checks for live movements and all. Now all of that currently can't be used as a technical.
Good.